Okay, hey everybody, it's Quite Frankly Builds with another progress video. I know I haven't made one in a while, so I thought I'd just make one. So here's the keyblade so far. I believe I'm pretty much finished with the bottom now. Switch hands. It's just a little bit of smoothing that's needed. Yeah, and then here's the top. And I've been working for like a week now to get these routed areas symmetrical. And on this side, it only needs smoothing on the insides now. Maybe fill a couple of the gaps like there right underneath the circle. And then just smooth it out. This side is the side that needs work now, but it has the right shape now. Just gotta fill it in with Bondo, sand it again, sand, and finish the beast head up top. You can see I have the general shape for the one side, for the front. I just have to get the other side done. So, there it is. Let's hope the sun doesn't block that out too much. So it's coming along pretty nice. I won't be able to work on it too much next week because, well, actually at all next week because I'm going on a vacation. My little sister wanted to treat us to, so I'll be away for a whole week. So yeah, I've been also testing my spray gun. I've been using just regular water-based acrylic, 2 paints you can get for $1 at Walmart. And here's the metallic blue, and I think it turned out amazing. I put on some Minwax polyacrylic water-based semi-gloss because I'm going to be using that for the mixture for the glow-in-the-dark powder. There's the powder at the bottom there. And that is going to glow a blue similar to that blue. That's what I'm going to be using for the main area on the key here on the shaft, running up and to the top there. So I'm going to have that light blue, and that's what I have that for. That's just to test out to make sure that the polyacrylic doesn't alter the color that much, and if it does, what I can do to fix it. So it didn't seem to have any change or any effect on this. So the next thing is to test it out on the glow-in-the-dark particles with the glow-in-the-dark powder. And if you remember, on the past 2 versions of this keyblade, the glow-in-the-dark paint, it was really gritty, and I had to brush it on, and it turned out really bad, I think, especially on the second keyblade, the second version. It turned out a lot worse than the first one because I didn't smooth it out enough. And but with the spray gun, I can put in thin, even coats, and hopefully it won't make it look like a green. Hopefully it'll keep it the color blue. I have been having troubles with the pearl acrylic paint. It doesn't really look pearl, it looks kind of whitish. So I got a silver, and I tested that out on the back side of this. So when it's not reflecting, it looks like a sort of grayish, and then when it is reflecting, it looks like white, almost like, but it's shiny, you know. Turned out really nicely. So I'll either be using that or the pearl for the wings and this area here, and then it's going to be purple on here like before, and then it's pearl here, and I have some covers that are going to go on top of this, cut out of some I can't remember the name of it, poly something. Anyway, it's a thin sheet, similar to acrylic sheeting that I use for my Magikarp aquarium, and that's just going to be there for decoration. Yeah, so once I finish smoothing this out and carving the beast head up top, I'm going to prime the whole thing white. I might put on a layer of silver just to look for more defects in the prop. But I am going to use white primer as the base, and then the blue for the main shaft, black for the routed areas, and purple down here, and silver for these knobs, and purple for these knobs, and you know, all that. And then I'm going to tape down the tape around the glow-in-the-dark areas and put that on. I may or may not put on a semi-gloss spray just to protect the glow-in-the-dark stuff, but it's definitely turning out a whole lot better than the other ones. My next orders, I have a Rainfell keyblade, which I think I'm going to take advantage of this blue paint because it turned out magnificent. I love this color blue, it's my favorite color. And I'll see if I can find one a slightly lighter shade, but I think I'm going to go with that one. And then I have a Gore Howl axe, and then I have some other orders that may or may not change because it's farther in the future. But I'm not accepting any new commissions right now, so I have time to make a cast for my Kingdom Key and remake the chakrams, make a few other keyblades, so I might be able to go to NecoCon, maybe, because a friend of mine has a hotel roomie opening. I'll just give you a quick view of my area. This is my outside workshop. By the way, that water heater was going to become my metal casting furnace insulator. Didn't turn out so well. Didn't get hot enough. And while I'm at it, my messy shop. Yeah. And for those of you who haven't seen it already, here is the hourglass that's going to be the keychain pendant for this keyblade. Turned out pretty nice. I just had to make the wooden version of this resin, and then I made my first 2-part mold, and then I made this, sanded it with some really high grit wet sandpaper. Alright, well that's the end of the video. See you later.